Hello, and welcome to the video. My name is Thomas, and today I'm going to be talking to you about random loot tables. Random loot tables are a list of items that could have similar drop rates or their own unique drop rates. If you take a look at the inspector or the drop list that I have on screen, you can see that I have a loot table and it has a size of 3, meaning that there are 3 items in my list. You can change this number to 5, to 1, to 10, however big or small you want your list to be. But for the purpose of this example, I'm only going to use 3 items. So my first item is the common item, my second is the uncommon item, and my third is my super rare item. So each of these items has their own drop rarity. So the bigger the drop rarity, the more frequently you're going to see the item. The smaller the rarity, the less frequent you're going to see the item. So basically what this program does is it takes the sum of all 3 of these drop rarities, or however many drop rarities you'll have in your list. So 65 and 30 is 95, plus another 5 is 100. So now there are 100 different possibilities when you press this press for loot that you can get. So there are 65 different chances that you can get the common loot. There are 30 different chances that you can get the uncommon loot, and there are only 5 chances that you can get this super rare. So if you want, imagine this as a pie, and 65% of that pie, the big slice of that pie, is filled up with these common drops. Another 30% slice of that pie is made up of these uncommon drops, and the rest of the pie, the small little sliver that's left, is only made of this 5% that's here, right? So if we come down here and we press this press for loot, basically it's going to spin that pie around, and depending on what slice we land on, okay, we landed on the big slice of 65. So obviously the common drop having the biggest number, it's going to be the most common to drop. In some cases, you could push the button 100 times, for example, and get the common drop all 100 times and never see that super rare item. Or oftentimes, or sometimes you can press the button 5 times and get the super rare item 5 times in a row. I wouldn't really say it's about getting lucky or unlucky, but it's just the way that the odds and the chances of this code work. And that's what I was looking for in the process of this assignment. So if go over here, we can take a look at our my code, how we got this to work, how we got these drop chances to work. So right here in this public class drop currency, we provided a name, so you can name whatever item you want in your list. So you can name it sword, if you want a helmet, if you want a shield, you can name it whatever. Game object, so you can see on your game scene if you want a 3D object, a 2D object, whatever you want to be produced when you get that item. And then you're able to set the drop rarity of any or every item inside of your list. This line of code right here just makes the list inside of the inspector so that you can name each and every item, however many items you want. You can insert the prefab there so that when you make it in your game scene, you go to press for the loot, boom, your sphere or your golden loot comes out. Here in this first, it goes through, okay, drop chance, you get the loot, and here, the item weight. So the item weight is basically the drop rarity. So say this item weight was 65, it's going to go through, or 100, it's going to go through, the item weight, you got the common drop, it's going to print out, okay, you got 65, meaning that you got the common drop. Or okay, you got 5, you got the super rare drop. And this second little for loop here, basically it just goes through and it makes sure that you always get loot, that you don't get a variable or a number that won't produce the specific loot that you're supposed to get. And if you want to take a look at this code, I'll have or if you want to try it yourself, I'll have a link to my GitHub in the comment box below this video if you want to go check that out. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned as much as I did about random loot tables. Thank you.